What's good, y'all? Welcome back. Gonna cover my show, gonna show you some pictures, show you what I was looking like, how everything went, and a quick little side note on talking about classic versus men's physique and where I think I'm gonna sit at. So let's get on with the first part. You know how I did? I placed first overall in novice. I got the overall in novice. I competed in San Antonio Classic. Pretty good little venue, pretty good little hotel spot too, pretty easy. And then in the open overall, and keep in mind I'm men's physique, I took second in my height class. So realistically, I was trying to go for the novice win, and that's what I got. I got the overall, so now I can never compete in any novice classes again. This is only my second time competing, so I'm happy with the results. And the peak went very well. I'm going to show you guys some pictures. Yeah, everything was good. Dry out process was good. Nothing bad. Only one little thing went not even really wrong. Just they were a little rushed and running late and rushing somehow. And they were like, you're novice and open, so you're gonna have to stay up here for a long time. And I'm like, fuck, all right. So I took just like basic pre-workout, like the honey and some salt and just like a little bit of carbs before I pumped up. And then I had 8 ounces of water that was supposed to last me 4 ounces before prejudging and 4 ounces after prejudging before the night show. And I chugged the whole 8 instead of the 4, but I don't think that would have made any difference at all. Like I lit tiny bit of extra water, but it wouldn't have made any difference on placing, or I don't even know if you could have noticed a difference. But I just had a little extra water because they were a little unorganized, and then took in carbs pretty early too, and just kind of sat around for like an hour, which was a little strange. But let's go to my photos. So first off is a mirror pic right before the stage, just because you guys have been seeing me in the mirror and the stage lighting's way different. So quick comparison to what you all are just used to seeing. But yeah, everything's dry, abs are in, everything looks good. That was maybe 20 minutes before stage. And then here's my stage front shot. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy about this. I got, dry. I could have been, a little leaner, a little drier like always, but yeah, 214, 216 on the stage day, 6 foot height class. So I'm happy about this. And then there's the back. And here's me in my open height class. I don't have any pictures from the novice. We're just going to go over just the open. So the guy on the right of the screen, so to my left in person, but on the right of the screen, he beat me. And he looked a lot better in person than this picture showing. His abs were in, you know what I mean? I don't know. This picture makes him look worse than he really did. His abs were very clean and in, and he looked really good. He looked a lot more, a lot drier in person. And then they moved me over to the side. I'm definitely standing up with him. Keep in mind he placed either second or third in the open overall, so I'm looking good. They just twist really hard, and I probably could have had a little better twist with my hip pop a little bit. I didn't really, when you're not looking in a mirror, the posing goes a little bit south, but could have twisted a little harder because they really do twist on, especially in the open overall. These guys were twisting heavy for like almost sideways. And then from the back, posing wise, I didn't realize this was a thing. But if you record yourself in the mirror dead on, you don't see that if you're on the side, like they put me to the side of the stage here, my stomach kind of pops out the side of it. But that's just because I'm not like flexing my abs, because when you're straight behind, you don't have to like really suck in your stomach because, they can't see it. But all that takes, if I just flex my abs like I was hitting a front shot, that sucks in on the side. And that would have brought in a little bit more V-taper for me, just a little side stomach, I don't know. But that would have made a difference if I knew, so that's something to keep in mind. But yeah, I think I feel good about this. Now the men's physique dudes, they are the guy that beat me, and just in general, the guys that are around my height, they are small guys. Like if we all have shirts on, I look bigger than them, and people in public probably think I'm like, they would say something about lifting more to me than them. But these guys take their shirt off and they look crazy, like 3D. Like their frames are maxed out, like their muscle on their frame. So they're 200 pounds at 6'1" with their small, they have just small frames, like a skinny guy frame, you know, and good ab genetics, crazy ab genetics. And like their 200 pounds of muscle is like maxed out on their frame. So it's popping off, 3D, looks aesthetic, it looks good. But for me personally, I that's not going to be a class that I can compete in, you know, because I'm at 216 or 214 dehydrated, and the pro cap for my height would be 217. So it's just not what they're looking for, and you have to have like really crazy ab genetics. My ab genetics are not bad by any means, but it's not a crazy like ab fucking show like they really want, you know. And I had a better back than all the guys, and that didn't really make a difference. It's not that really aesthetic look, you know. And for me to look like crazy, or not crazy, but if I just want to look improved and like look like a bodybuilder, look big, look jacked, and like 3D muscles, I have to put on more mass because my frame can hold way more than 215, 216, you know. So if I want to have 3D look, I have to put on a lot of mass. So I'm gonna have to give up on the men's physique division. Just for amateur fun, it's not gonna be good. I probably could have beat those guys all in a front double, you know, and yeah, that's just not gonna fit my body frame. Unfortunately or fortunately, I don't know, but I wanted to stick with men's physique originally, just because I don't know, it's a good look, but in reality, these men's physique guys, you see them in person, very unimpressive compared to the classic and open dudes. Like it's such a big jump from men's physique to classic. Like you see them in person, they're big, like they're fucking jacked, you know. Men's physique dudes look insane in photos for sure, but you see them in person, a little less impressive, a little less masculine looking. So would look forward to competing in classic. So that's what I'm gonna do. The thing is, I just gotta put on mass, you know. And I've been thinking like men's physique mindset, you know, and the only thing that really fucks with my hair is test. And if you want to put on mass, you got to run test or something like that, right? You got to run just a mass cycle test or DECA or something simple like an EQ, and just run a high dose in an off season and just try to get big. I haven't done that because I've always just kind of kept my tests low, kind of bullshitted around a little bit in the off season, and never really like got a good off season in. So that's basically what I have to do if I just want to look, you know, 3D basically on my body frame. The only thing that does make me a little reluctant on like classic is you need arms in classic. I got no fucking arms. Like my lateral head of my tricep, luckily you don't have to hit a side tri in classic, which is like where you're hitting it sideways, holding it kind of behind your back. You don't have to hit a side tri in that one, which I would lose that every time. I look pretty good in a side chest and a front double, but my lateral head of my tricep and tricep does not pop out. And you know, I've had an arm day for like 2 years, so I just got to figure out, I gotta get bigger arms if I really want to look good in classic. So my actual peak week and like drying out and all that kind of stuff, I'm going to cover that in another video. I just want to keep this one about my initial thoughts and my placings, and go over my thoughts on the division as a whole. So I'm just going to kind of keep it shorter. If you guys made it this far, I appreciate you. Don't forget to subscribe if you're interested in the kind of content I'm planning on releasing, or just this kind of stuff. It actually does like help a lot. So I appreciate y'all. Take care.